The Alta, it was like I could go pretty fast, but not really. On the Stark, I can go
as fast as you
I
want,
think
basically.
faster than I can on my Honda 450. So,
Really?
Yeah. Well,
It might
did that
be
video come out yet? I don't think it did.
No.
So I did the lap time battle, and the Stark battery went into reserve mode and started flashing and dying off the big tabletop on the other side of Punta Gorda here. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns left, and I was still less than a second off of my Honda 450. So had it not, I definitely would have been faster.
I wonder if we took side by side your the Stark and your 450 and just went in a straight line for however long, like quarter mile or whatever. Is that a thing?
You know what would be cool? Actually, that's a great idea. What if we took the video, we get the drone, and we have the video of you a lap with the Stark and then the lap with the Honda with the drone, you know, seeing all the lines, make sure you hit the same lines, and then get the actual time, see which one's faster.
But I think the drag race idea could be a cool, simple concept to do too. Like you always see with the Teslas and versus the other cars,
that's gonna blow it away.
Does this.
Yeah.
You'd imagine it would. I mean, the Stark is ridiculous.
Instantaneous power.
Yeah.
No power bank.
But as fast as it is, it's safe to ride. I mean, like,
Which is the
like I told you that, like, you know, I was, when I was taking it out there, I was petrified. I was like nervous. I don't want to break the bike. Once I was out there, that's the most comfortable feeling. It's almost like you're being a kid again riding a bicycle or a mountain bike. It was fun.
It's
I said, you will love
playful.
it.
Yeah.
I have had so many people sending in messages in Moto Academy, either people that are trying them and got it on film or got one. And,
like bought one and received it already?
And got it on film.
Wow.
And like raving reviews.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I have logs of that, and I'm familiar with all these people because I'm always engaging with them in messages in the app. So I remember what they look like, and I could just scroll up and look what they look like on the other bike.
Yep.
They're all better on the Stark.
Yeah.
Every single one.
I mean, on the Stark, I don't want the traditional setup. I like it.
Handbrake?
I call it mountain bike setup.
Yeah.
I like the mountain bike setup with the brakes on the handlebars. That way your feet just don't have to move. That was my preferred setup.
So does the Stark promote naturally better form?
It's just so much less to do, so you can focus on the things you need to be focused on. There's very, very, very few people that are good enough to be able to add in all of the controls that you have to be worrying about on a normal dirt bike.
Sure.
I mean, very few people.
Yep.
So the video that he sent in, he was in the UK. He was in a small kind of arena cross style track, and he was on a Yamaha 250F.
Yep.
And so you would watch him like fumbling around with the gears a little bit. His speed in the corners was horrible because he'd be pulling in the clutch, trying to like get the gear, and then he'd try to like seat bounce the double, come out of the turn, case it. And it was just like looked sloppy.
Yeah.
And then cut to the very next video he sends is him doing the same exact lap on the Stark, and his corner speed is super fluid coming in, coming through, because you just give it gas. I mean, there's nothing else to worry about.
Yeah.
And then he stays on the seat coming out and says zzz, right over the double, like jumping all the things that he couldn't jump on the 250. Hey guys, before we get back to the video, Moto Academy is doing a world tour in 2024, and we're releasing dates every single week. So head over to themotoacademy.com if you want to train with myself in the Moto Academy. If you didn't see a location near you last time you're on the website, pop over to themotoacademy.com again, because like I said, we're posting new dates multiple times a week, every single week, and we're going all over the world. Themotoacademy.com, go check it out. Back to the video.
Yeah, I like the Stark.
Wait till you haven't ridden it yet, right? Wait till you ride it.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah,
I thought I was gonna hate
now.
it. I thought I was gonna, because I don't like. I mean, I don't like electric cars. I don't like. I love Formula One. I hate E-Formula. I hate the electric stuff.
Yeah.
But I love that Stark.
Yeah.
Especially because you're the lowest skill level Moto Academy employee. Shout out Tony.
There you go, Tony Peanuts.
It will amplify your riding experience, I would say, times 100.
Yeah.
You'll throw you'll
because even for Jamie, it amplified his riding experience by like, let's say times 10 maybe.
Cool.
Right? Because it's just the less good you are, no offense.
Yeah.
The less good you are, the more it amplifies your riding experience.
That's
even
exciting.
for me, it amplifies my riding experience because there's certain things that like it gets too complex sometimes.
Sure.
Even for me. And then when you ride that bike, you're like, oh, when you just have to worry about just twisting the throttle, really.
Yeah.
It seriously takes you back to being a kid riding your BMX bike or your mountain bike. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Never
of.
thought about it from that perspective.
That's
that
how
makes total sense.
I loved it. I mean, it was just like there was no thinking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just go.
Just go.
Yep. And what it does is for me, and again, the lower level and less experience you have, the more it amplifies this, you can get creative.
Sure.
Because you're worried about so much less. So much less. The whole theory of my teaching with Moto Academy is like eliminate all the extra variables as much as you can.
Yeah.
And this bike, it just does it for you. Not to mention when you have the hand controls, you don't have to do anything with the feet. Just leave your feet in position, leave them on the pegs.
What's the learning curve with the
2 turns.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
2 turns, I figured it out.
Pretty quick. First turn I went into, I was looking for the rear brake, and maybe I did it one other time while I was out there. And then for me, I use the clutch probably more than the average person.
Yep.
In like, not in the corner necessarily, but in like complex situations, jumps, in between jumps. If I'm trying to get pop, wheeling over braking bumps, wheeling rollers, I use it. So I would use it, forgetting that it wasn't a clutch anymore. It was now the rear brake. But it kind of acts similar to where like if you're wheeling and you want to, you know, get the front end to be placed exactly where you want it, which is what I would use the clutch for. The rear brake kind of will do the same thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm excited. There's so many opportunities for the Stark, especially with like integrating into business ideas that we have
100%.
too. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, make sure you go download them on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to watch full episodes or be a person that sends in your own video submission, go to club.themotoacademy.com and subscribe to join the Moto Academy family today.